This video was made possible by Mzizi International, the official African diaspora clothing brand. Visit mzizishop.com for more information. The president of Africa's largest economy, Nigeria, has come under fire for appointing his son-in-law in one of the top positions in government. Oladimeji Ojo, the husband of Tinubu's first daughter, has been appointed as the head of the Federal Housing Authority. Before we dive into our topic today, if you haven't already, please consider to subscribe to our channels and ringing the bell to be notified about all our exciting future videos. Nigeria's president, Bola Tinubu, has sparked controversy with the appointment of his son-in-law, Oyetunde Oladimeji Ojo, as the head of the Federal Housing Authority. Ojo is married to Tinubu's eldest daughter, Folashade, making this appointment the first instance of Tinubu nominating a relative for a federal government position. The presidency defended the decision by pointing to Ojo's extensive experience spanning over a decade in the housing and hospitality sectors, as well as his previous tenure as a member of the House of Representatives. Despite the Nigerian government emphasizing Ojo's qualifications, questions linger about the timing of his expertise acquisition. The move has triggered a significant reaction on social media, with some voices arguing that there were more qualified and deserving candidates for the position than Mr. Ojo. The lingering question pertains to whether he would have secured the position had he not been related to the president. Intriguingly, this accusation of nepotism and favoritism is not an isolated incident. A similar situation arose recently with the resolution of a protracted dispute over an offshore oil field, OPL 45, entangling European oil titans Eni and Shell. The timing of this resolution is particularly suspicious, especially in light of Eni's subsequent transaction to offload its Nigerian onshore assets to a domestic company, Onado plc, which happens to be owned by Adewale Tinubu, the president's nephew. Unfortunately, nepotism is alive and well on the continent. Some of the most corrupt political leaders in modern African history have sustained their regimes by favoring relatives with crucial positions of authority. For example, the president of Equatorial Guinea, Teodoro Obiang Nguema, appointed his son as vice president and various close relatives in key governmental roles. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, Joseph Kabila's 18-year presidency failed to achieve significant progress in education, poverty reduction, or security. However, it did witness the establishment of a business empire by his family, comprising over 80 companies and millions of dollars worth of state assets. Kabila's siblings, such as his brother Zoe and sister Janet, emerged as prominent figures in the nation's mining, telecommunications, and other sectors. Across the border in Angola, a parallel pattern unfolded during José Eduardo dos Santos' tenure, as uncovered by the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists through its Londa Leaks series earlier this year. Dos Santos' daughter, Isabel, capitalized on her father's nearly four-decade rule to become the wealthiest woman in Africa. In a country where gross domestic product per capita remains below $3,500, Isabel dos Santos amassed an estimated $2 billion fortune through significant stakes in Angola's oil industry, diamond sector, and telecommunications infrastructure, all facilitated by her father's administration. Similarly, in 2014, Jacob Zuma, the former president of South Africa, encountered allegations of nepotism when his daughter was appointed to a high-ranking position within a government ministry at the age of 25. Nepotism in Africa perpetuates a cycle of inequality, undermines meritocracy, and corrodes trust in governance institutions. By prioritizing familial connections over qualifications and competence, nepotism hampers economic development, stifles innovation, and exacerbates social disparities. The practice often leads to the concentration of power and wealth in the hands of a privileged few, perpetuating dynastic rule and hindering democratic progress. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the New Africa channel for more exciting future videos.